Anything new happen in there?
Thoughts?
Yeah.
We're recording, aren't we?
We are.
And we're off.
And we're off.
I love your jacket.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's officially flannel season around here, but I thought I'd spice it up for you lovely folks at least.
Same.
At least you look fancy.
At least I look fancy.
You look fancy.
Nobody's looking at me. They're looking over here.
This is Rob.
This is Lindsay.
And we are
Anything but vanilla. So today we're going to talk about, we had a question come up on our Instagram feed, and it was, what if I'm interested in the lifestyle, but my partner is not?
Which it's a great question. It's not.
It comes up.
It does.
Yeah.
It's not the first time I've seen it or heard it. It's the first time we've been asked.
Yeah, it's definitely the first time we've been asked. And I'll be honest, I wasn't entirely sure how to respond to it, but I knew what I needed to say about it. So
yeah.
we want to let's jump in and talk a little bit about what does that mean when say Lindsay was interested and Rob was not. And I'm going, yeah, that's probably unlikely. And what do you do about that?
I mean, the number one thing really is to communicate. So, let's kind of start and talk a little bit about the lifestyle. First and foremost, it is 100% consensual. That's with you and other people, but that's also with you and your own partner. So
there has to be
deal.
boundaries. You have to respect each other's boundaries for sure. Know what they are.
Yes.
Even if you're in a monogamous relationship, know what those boundaries are.
Exactly.
And have that communication so they know what your desires are,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what theirs are. They may come out and say they have some desires that you weren't aware of. But the more you talk and the more you're open and honest with each other, the more you learn about them. That's been our experience.
Yep. Don't try to trick your partner in this lifestyle. Actually, don't try to trick them at all if you're not in the lifestyle. This really goes for, if your partner's not sure about it, if they don't seem interested. I've heard horror stories of, I'm going to put it on the wife. The wife sets up a date or a get together with some friends or new friends and, brings the husband in. And that poor guy has no idea that she has set this up with, an open or an LS couple, and just basically tricks him and gets him into a situation that he's not comfortable with. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's going to end up poorly for everyone involved. They're going to lose trust and faith in you, and the people that you set it up with may also lose respect for you as well. Just don't do it. Be honest and communicate with everyone involved all the time. That's the number one thing. So we talk about communicate and listen first. Listen first. Yes.
Listen.
Yes. So say it's reversed here. I introduced to Lindsay the idea that maybe we could consider playing with a third person or another couple. Maybe some ideas on how that looks, because now I've spent 3 months researching it and I have all this information in my head, and this poor woman has none of that information in her head. So bring it up slowly and listen intently to their concerns. What are their objectives?
Exactly.
What are their objections? Sorry.
What are your objectives?
My objectives is this.
What are their?
My objectives is this.
Oh God, that got weird.
What? Check. But what are their objections to?
Yeah. You gotta. What are they nervous? Are they insecure? Are they concerned about jealousy? Do they think that they can't handle seeing you with someone else, or maybe they are terrified of the thought of being with someone else?
Oh yeah, we've met some folks who they'll play with women, but they don't want to play with other men because they don't want.
Oh yeah, that is totally a thing. We
and that's okay.
It is. We do know couples that they are in the lifestyle and they love it, but they don't play with other men because the woman's not comfortable with it, and that's completely fine. You've got to respect their feelings and their why. And it all goes back. Oh my God, I'm going to say communication so many times during this video. I cannot stress it enough.
Yeah, the honesty and the communication is just, and what's really, I would hope that what would come out of it for you is that you would have a stronger relationship by communicating in this way.
Exactly. There's the other side of that too,
yes.
though, is listen and understand their why, but as the person interested in it, you've got to make sure that you can communicate your whys. Why are you interested? Why do you want to do this? What I've heard and what I've seen, and we've watched other videos and stuff, is your partner may immediately go, well, I'm not enough. Why do you want to go see other people? Why do you want to date other people? Why do you want to do this? Am I not enough? There could be, we talked about jealousy earlier, and it's all things that need to be addressed and discussed.
Yeah, and if it is your partner's not enough, I suggest that lifestyle's not going to be for you, and you should have a different conversation with your partner.
There's not enough, and then there's wanting to explore either more or different.
Yeah.
There are couples that are in the lifestyle who love and adore each other, but maybe the woman isn't interested in giving the man a little something that he wants, or maybe he's got this little kink that she's just not interested in. And sometimes that goes back to the couples where the guy might do this and that, and the woman doesn't, or vice versa. And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, just to round back, the who, what, where, when, and why from both sides. The yes, I do want to, the no, I don't, and really listening and being, responding, don't react. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to repeat myself.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. The next thing I would say is you have to be prepared for that this may never happen for you. So your partner, you listen to them and they say, I have my beliefs, I have my feelings, I'm just not interested in it. I do not have that level of sexual desire with other people. I just want it with you, and I'm happy. If you have a loving, caring relationship with one another, you are going to need to accept that is their opinion and that's what they want. And that I would encourage you to continue speaking with your partner about it from time to time, that if you have desires, but not to the point where you're harassing them.
Don't harass. Don't degrade.
Don't hold it over them. Don't. Yeah.
Oh God. What's hold it against them.
No, that's fine. We'll think about that word later when we're off video, right? I would say don't cheat, right? So you're not getting what you need from your partner. Don't go out and cheat. Respect them, be honest with them. That is not the lifestyle. That is not ethical non-monogamy.
No.
That is not the ethical part. That is the unethical non-monogamy. And that is not the direction you need to go either. So please, it's important that if you want to have that you're having these feelings, that you want to explore it, that you get your thoughts together, do some research on it, but also be very patient with your partner. I would say the Rob and Lindsey story is a little different. We struggled a little bit with putting ourselves in the shoes of the people who ask us this, because
we were on the same page from day one.
Yeah.
I think before day one, whatever that looks like. No, we both jumped right in. We wanted to do it. There's a whole other video about our story and 8 years in the making. But so you can go check that one out. But yeah, we struggled to answer this because we didn't have this struggle. We didn't have to have these conversations. We had
other different conversations.
Different conversations.
After we said, okay, we're going to do this, and
Yep.
setting boundaries and some of the other things. But not this, I don't think I've ever had a conversation with Lindsey where I said, hey, I'd really like this thing, and I'm going to can we try to do it? And she's always been, I try anything twice. And I say the same, so
Exactly.
we're kind of
Anything
open that way. But don't expect that your partner's going to have that either. I will say in a previous life, we probably both would not have said those same things to each other. So we have a very deep level of trust between us and honesty between us. And in previous relationships, I probably would not have had that same feeling. And I don't, speaking for you, but I don't think you would have either. Hey, so there's a dog back here somewhere. Lieutenant
he lays
Commander
where he
Data.
wants.
Yeah, he's laying where he wants. He's joined us again.
He loves to make his little appearance, though. So we.
Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to say that.
We're supposed to say like and subscribe.
I'm terrible at that. Oh, quick disclaimer: we are not professionals. I think I'm supposed to say that too. This is simply our opinions.
Good call. And we also have a website.
Yes.
And it's just has some links on it right now. But if you want to check out some of our other social media,
you can get to our Insta. You can get to our Spicy. We've got a couple of reference links on there.
Maybe we'll put a blog up at some point, but don't know.
We'll
but
see.
anyway, anythingbutvanilla.life is the website. So,
Yep.
This is Lindsey.
This is Rob.
And we are
Anything
but vanilla. It's that time. And you can go back to your phone and get back to work. Bye.